Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Creamy Code. I'm Pravinder Kaur and I aim to make you fall in love with coding on my channel. So let's get started. Last time we discussed how to publish our module on NPM. So carrying forward next concept of Node, we will discuss what is event handling in Node. We have already discussed callback function, that is non-blocking mode of working in Node. Like you can start a function, go to process something else, and when the first function is done with its processing, you can come back and capture the result. So that's how it works in callback function. So let us see how it works in events. Okay, so event handling in Node.js is based on events. Any task performed by user or computer can be termed as an event. Node.js is one of the most efficient technologies for event-driven applications. Objects in Node.js are capable of firing events. Node.js is single-threaded environment. However, it allows concurrency through events and callback function. So how it does through events is, we will see in this next diagram. So this is how it works in event-driven application. Like we have event emitters that is used to emit event, and there is event loop that is maintained by a thread. So when a task is completed, thread fires the related event. So this works as a signal for listening event listener function to get executed. And that is event handler here. Okay. So we will discuss it in the form of hands-on also. So let's move to hands-on. So we will create our first code for simple event. What is event? So let us create one variable that is events, and for this we require one library, and that is events. This is like because we know that in libraries that are provided by npm we import them through require, and they are available in local module. So this is emitter function. We have already prompted for it. So first we are calling events, then we are calling event emitter on this, and then I'll create one event handler on this. Like when the event will be fired, what should happen? That is event handler. Not doing anything complex here. I'm just printing one message. We can do anything here. I'm just printing that event is fired. Okay, and after this, uh, I will give one name to the event, like on which event this event should be fired. Okay, so I am giving some name. Let us give any name, event name, and I will like attach this event name to event handler. This one. So like I have connected this to this name. Okay, so whenever emitter will emit this event that we have created with this name, actually event will be fired and it will further call the event handler. Okay, so like we discussed in the diagram that event emitter emits event loop is managed by threads. So whenever a task is completed, threads fire the event, and which in correspond is linked to event handler or listener, which further acts on that. So that is what we are going to see here. Okay. So we will execute this code now. I'll just clear the terminal and I will simple use node simple one to execute this, and we will see what happens. Okay. So they are saying that event is fired and task is done. Okay, so we have actually included both the things in one thing. Like we are handling event in the same program, and also we are firing the event in the one program. It can be in different applications also. Okay, so this is bit very simple way of doing it. We can make it more complex. Like if I want to handle two emitter at a time, so we can like create one more emitter. Like inside emitter, I want to create one more emitter. Emitter dot emit. And this is second. So I'm just emitting second event. Okay, and what should be done when this event will be called? So that we can define here. So what should happen when second is called? So I'm not defining any special event handler separately here. I'm just defining here only. Okay, and this will be just a second event is fired. Okay, so we have like we are firing event inside event, and let us see how this will behave. We will clear the terminal. Okay, so first what happens is there is this event handler. In this event is fired is written, and then it is emitting another event also. Still this event is not fired yet. Okay, and then on this event name, when this event is fired, it is saying this event handler should be called, and when this event is fired, then this event should be called. So we are emitting first event and it goes to event handler, this happens, this goes to this. Okay, now because this is calling the second emitter, it should go here, and then second event is fired. So that is a bit more event hiring. So we will discuss much more on event listeners, how we can add listeners to event using other methods. On is one of the way. There are other methods. We can add multiple listeners, we can remove listener, we can set the maximum limit, and much more we can do with event listener. So actually Node.js is a single threaded environment, and this callback function and event handling allows it to be like handle the applications in concurrent way, and that's why it is very much faster. It is like whenever node is started, it initiates the variables and functions, and it just waits for the event to be fired. So that is how it works. Thank you guys for today. I will see you again next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much.